Hey guys, it's Friday. I am struggling. I'm really struggling. I didn't upload yesterday because it's been so incredibly hot in the triple digits, like 107, 109, 110, and I haven't been able to get anything done outside, and I just was at a loss for content. Today should be a little bit better. It's going to be 97 degrees as opposed to 107, which, believe it or not, is a big difference. But I'm struggling. Normally this time of year, everybody talks about burnout. I don't feel burned out. I feel anxiety. I have so much to do, and it's just me. I can get my family to come out and help with a variety of things, but, they have school and work, and so it's just me. And I have the flower farm plus our home farm to care for. And I feel like I'm really behind. The heat plus COVID plus the deer devastation, basically that meant that, I'm behind on getting a hoop house up, behind on getting the fence up, behind on starting all my seeds. I'm like, that's only a week, but it feels like a lot. I'm behind on transplanting. It's been too hot to transplant. So everything is just kind of hanging over my head right now. I know from 52 years of life experience that it's all going to get done. It's going to be just fine. But I need to make some sort of progress in order to help myself get over this hump of how I'm feeling. So today, even though it's going to be still really hot, I am going to start as many seeds as I can in the greenhouse. 97 outside means it'll probably be 110 in the greenhouse, but I've got fans going and everything, and since these will just be in soil blocks, fresh seeds, it'll be okay for just one day. Tomorrow we're going to be down in the 80s, and then it's going to be in the 70s again, so it's going to be fine. Plus the night times are going to get cool again, which is amazing, so we can open up the house and some fresh air in. So those cool nighttime temperatures will help with these cold hardy annuals, help them to germinate and to grow along, because they'll get temperatures in the upper 50s at night, which will really help them. So that's what I'm doing today. You guys have seen me start soil blocks and do all this stuff before, but that's where we're starting today. So while I was trying to harvest some worm compost, I started realizing I really need to fix these bins. So I only have 2 bins on here right now. They're pretty full of worm compost, which is a good thing, but it needs to be harvested. And the best way to harvest it, so you don't have to sacrifice any worms or have to dig through to get the worms out, is to set up a new bin with food in it, so they'll migrate to that one, and then you can harvest what's on the bottom. So that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, so I'm going to take the top bin off. This guy still has, plenty of food and worms in it. This is what I want to be the new bin. It's already got some worms in it. So it's got some worms in here, not much food. They're not even really moving a lot. I'm going to add, this is coconut coir that I have soaked in water. And you can see it's a light brown. So the dark stuff, this is all vermicompost. And since there's still so many worms in here, I don't want to take it out of here yet. I do, however, want to feed them. So I'm going to give them some banana peels. Let's get rid of this sticker. Some avocado peels, which they like. Some carrots, strawberry tops. And then this is worm food from Uncle Jim's Worm Farm. It's basically like some grains and corn and stuff. So then I'm going to put this on top. It's very wet right now, but that's okay because it's going to dry out pretty quickly, especially since we're getting so hot. Okay, so now their food's in there. This coir is in there. So this should start to entice them to come here and eat. And although I did start harvesting from the other bin, there's still a lot of worms in there, and I don't want to accidentally hurt them, do anything like that. So we're going to do this. Now we're going to put this where there is compost that I was starting to harvest on the bottom tier here. And then we're going to put this new bin actually on the very top. But this one that we've been using, there's so much to organize here. This one's going to go in the middle because it still has some food in it. And this is just a cover that you spray with water and it keeps the bin nice and hydrated. Put the cover on the new bin, set that on top, and then put the lid on. Whoops, this guy hitchhiker. Okay, so they're in there. I've got extra coir here that has soaked that I can add if I need to. And I've got soil blocking mix complete with vermicompost, fresh vermicompost. Actually, here's a couple of worms I need to rescue. So when I start seeds in small quantities, I use these trays or these trays. But when I'm starting seeds in huge quantities, I use these trays. These are porous trays. So I put the soil blocks in here, and then underneath is another tray that's a reservoir that holds the water. I can always pour it off, but I can get way more soil blocks in here. So if I'm going to do maybe a whole tray of, let's say, scabiosa, then it's all in this one tray instead of multiple tiny trays. Here's what it looks like when I get soil blocks in these trays. So you see there's a space here. Normally I would put them all together. That space is because I'm going to start a certain variety up here and I'm just separating it a little bit. But each of these grids is 20 seeds. So 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 80 seeds that are going to go in this section up here. And then we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 160 down here. So you can fit so many seeds in a small space. I did a video already on how I do my soil blocking mix, what I put in it, and I will link that below in the description box. I also did a video on soil blocking itself. They might be the same video, I don't know, but that'll be down below too. So either it's the single video with both of those things in it, or it's two separate videos. But if you're interested in that, you can get that information there. So I'm just gonna set up all my trays and then get started on my seeds. Okay, so I've gotten 480 seeds started for now. It's lunchtime and it's 91 degrees Fahrenheit, 33 degrees Celsius in here. So I'm going to go have some lunch, and then I think I'll come back and start more seeds in the afternoon, late afternoon, when the sun's starting to go down. It's a little bit cooler in here. But I'll show you right now what I did start. It's a beginning. Okey-dokey, so top tray, not much to look at, but I've got Ami, Daucus, Calendula, Cantaloupe, Forget-Me-Not, Firmament, Gara the Bride, Orlea, Rudbeckia triloba, and Feverfew. And then down here I've got Agrostemma, Ocean Pearl, Ami Green Mist, Ami Graceland, Calendula Ivory Princess, Agrostemma Mixed Colors, and Agrostemma Purple Queen. So that's a good start, and I'm feeling a little bit better, but boy do I still have a lot of seeds to start. That's only 480. There's probably, 2,000 left to go. But that's okay. Every little bit helps, and I know I'll be able to get at least another tray, maybe 2 more done this evening when it's cooler. Thanks for listening to me complain earlier. I know everything's going to be okay. But if you're feeling the same, I'd love to hear from you. We're all in this together. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great time in your garden, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.